Good evening, and welcome to a special episode today. Today, we are joined by a special guest host, a ghost host. You all remember my brother QueCaller, who has appeared on stream before,
Hello.
and today he will be building his first Lego set, which is the Disneyland's Haunted Mansion.
Mini Haunted Mansion, to be specific. It is a microfigure scale build.
Yeah, microfigure scale. Anyway, so here's the instructions. When you can see, I actually have the studio up in the corner. I'm going to, while he builds the actual model, I will simultaneously be building it in computer Lego, just so that I have something to do while he takes over my space. So we'll be sharing these instructions here.
The interesting thing is, even though it's a microfigure scale, I get a full size minifigure as well.
Yes, it comes with this ghost host minifigure who doesn't represent any one particular specific character, but rather a generic representation of the ghost host, who in the actual attraction is a disembodied voice, but has been represented as various characters in various spin off media.
And movie adaptations.
There's
And
been a few movie adaptations, including a Muppet version. All right. And then this book will give us a little bit of information about it. Basically says the building was built in 63, but the attraction itself wasn't open until 69. That's because the Imagineers couldn't figure out what they wanted to put in there, and Walt himself died in the middle of that period.
Yep. Although I know this isn't really relevant to this particular model, but Walt Disney World's version was an opening day attraction, right?
Yes, but the Imagineers felt because it took them so long between building the building and actually putting the attraction inside, they felt that the building didn't properly convey the spookiness of the attraction. So, a year after the opening, when Magic Kingdom at Disney was under construction, they built a new facade for the building, which looks like this. This is what the Disney World version of the mansion looks like. It's a lot spookier of an architecture than the original Disneyland version, but they're pretty similar inside. They all have the same story beats.
Yeah, and I will also mention that um Paris and Tokyo. One I'm not sure which is which, but one of them has the same facade as Walt Disney World. One of them has the same facade as Disneyland, but they have different storylines. They are not actually the Haunted Mansion. One is the Phantom Manor, and one is um
And
it has a title similar to Phantom Manor, but it's not Phantom Manor.
and before we get into actual Lego construction, hold on a second. I need to see something. All right, yeah, we're good.
Oh, Mystic Manor. Tokyo is Mystic Manor, and Paris is Phantom Manor.
So before we get into actual Lego construction, uh, I want to introduce to you one of the most iconic characters from the Haunted Mansion. This is Madame Leota. I kind of swiped her from the mansion when I came home from Disney World. There's glare from the screen on her. Is there a way to correct that?
No, not really.
What if I hold her like this? No, she's going to stay glare, I think. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about the glare on the ball. But Madame Leota has a few words she would like to say to you all before we start with the Legos. Do you want to do the honors or should I?
There it is.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at.
Yeah, it's not coming up well on camera, but oh well.
It's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine.
Madame Leota is a significant character in the ride, in that before you meet Madame Leota, um, you're basically just going through this creepy house and you have creepy vibes, but you can't actually see the ghosts. It's not till she performs her little spell that after that you get to see all the ghosts of the house. And here's a little, we're going to attempt a little bit of a close up because of the glare. You can see, well, it's still not coming out that well, but
Actually, let me.
but yeah, Madame Leota is a big deal in the ride. What are you doing? I got it, Glenn. I have a scissor.
Evan?
Yeah?
It's my box. I open it.
I could have given you my scissor though.
Yeah, I'm using my tool.
I can't reach my scissor anyway. All right. Meanwhile, I will come over here to the instructions, and here's a thing. And here is the construction plan. You'll see 4 bags. So what I do when there's numbered bags is I take the additional bags off screen and just have open the one that I'm working on the table. This will take off the screen too, since we have that.
So this instruction manual does not have a QR code, so it actually is not in my app officially.
So, but it's identical to what we have on screen, so you don't need this right now. Just set it aside. And the sticker sheet we don't need until bag 3, I think it is. Maybe it's bag 2. So we'll take the sticker sheet aside too. I looked ahead as well.
Bag 1 is tiny.
No, this is bag 1 is not tiny.
Oh, that must be more bag 1.
All right, so we'll put 2 over here.
Okay, that's 4.
We'll put 4 over here.
This is also 2. And this is 4.
The idea is we're not going to overclutter the table too much.
That's 3. 3. And hang on. Here is it's this camera.
Yeah. But remember, I have things over the camera.
Yeah.
You're going to want to put it on the...
Yeah, I know. There's our sticker sheet. I got it. There's our sticker sheet.
Let me see that. Yeah, these are portraits of some of the different ghosts in here. Madame Leota is one of these stickers, actually.
Let me see.
Actually, I see Phineas, Ezra, Gus. I see Phineas, Ezra, Gus. Is that the fisherman, maybe?
Let me see.
And Madame Leota.
Yeah, that's Leota. That's the fisherman. Yeah, it's the hitchhiking ghost, the fisherman, and Madame Leota.
And actually, there's a legend. There's a legend, and I only half remember this legend, so I might be misquoting it. But the fisherman is apparently one of the Pirates of the Caribbean pirate, the ghosts of one of the Pirates of the Caribbean pirates in disguise.
Yeah.
Who came to the Haunted Mansion to live after retirement.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tear open our bags 1.
Here, I'll help you with this one.
You don't have to. It's my box. I get to open everything. You have...
There's physical Lego in my studio. If I offer help, appreciate it. Oh, and that little cardboard box, that's the tuxedo tails for your minifigure. Bags away from...
Alright, I'll tell you what.
Alright, it says our internet connection is back. I want to make sure we're still actually streaming, though.
Used bags are going on your desk.
Alright, yeah. You can see the handover. I think we're good. All right, stream is live again. We
Okay.
have the contents of bag 1 on the table, and I'm gonna come over to the studio.
I'm gonna start sorting these out because my method is to sort parts by color and then build based on color.
This is what you need to know right now, Glenn.
Oh, so we're doing minifigure first?
This set has most classically the minifigures were in bag 1, but in recent years they've been doing it where in sets with a lot of minifigures, you'll have 1 or 2 minifigures in bag 1, and then the other figures will be in later bags.
Okay, I still want to sort these pieces by color. But I've got minifigure pieces here, plus the cloth piece.
I don't. Now the cloth piece is not in the studio database, so I'm just going to build the minifigure as is.
Okay, so this goes on like this.
So I just have the legs. I have the torso.
Let me try pre-folding.
Now our heads don't
go like this.
Our heads don't exactly match, but I tried to find something with a similar vibe.
Okay.
So what do you think? Do you think I picked a good match?
Yeah.
And I'll just call this guy Ghost.
Okay, so we got that.
Let me know you're ready to move on, because I've got my
over.
guy already.
And then it folds over.
Let me go ahead and save. I'm going to save every bag.
See, the one thing with these cloth pieces for minifigures is they take some finagling and some dexterity.
Do you need help?
Because you need to keep the cloth piece pinned down while you fold each individual fold over.
That's probably why they don't put them on Clone Commanders anymore. They used to be a thing about 10 years ago on Clone Commanders.
There. And then one more fold.
Capes aren't as difficult because they actually, in the last year or so...
Capes are only two folds. But coattails are difficult.
They've started replacing the 2-hole capes with single-hole capes.
Oh, that's even easier. All right, and then once I put the torso piece on, that should pin the coattails down.
Yeah, I really wanted to buy the set for my collection, but he beat me to it. So
yeah,
it's a good set to start his collection.
I wanted to get my collection started. I don't have a lot of space for Lego, but I have a little bit, so I can put a few sets up for display. And now let's put his head on.
That said, I got something nice to build on Saturday. I'm going to be doing a nice Lego build on Saturday.
And there we have...
Hold him up to the camera.
Our ghost host.
All right, so general advice. You see how you have the table framed?
Yeah.
Try to keep your hands over the table, okay?
Okay. Put our ghost host somewhere safe until I finish the build.
What I like to do is I like to put him in... Oh, he's covered over. I like to put him in the corner.
Yeah, but I'm gonna knock him over.
We'll leave him there, and we'll see what happens.
If I knock him over, you're picking him up.
He's a ghost. He can just float back up.
Plastic toys don't work that way, unfortunately.
Meanwhile, so is sorting by color really necessary? Or can I just go ahead to step 1?
I like getting a few pieces pulled out of the way so that it's easier to go through the pile.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Keep your hands over the table. You won't be able to see what you're doing because I have the studio covered with my screen. We need to keep the instructions open.
Okay, so the 2 square base plates.
That's 8x8s.
Yep.
In black.
They pretty much go next to each other.
So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to pull them out here. All right, don't worry about that. We are going to hide my minifigure, so that he's out of the way while we build the house itself. So we got the plates. Let me know when you have them next to each other. All right.
All right.
So that's a 1x8 tile in the middle, the back middle. So that's align it so you get 4 studs on each of the plates. And then you got a couple 1x4s. You got the 1x4s, and then they go into the 1x3s on the corners. Oh, am I not lined up right? No, I did a 1x4 where I should have done a... No, I was right. That means I was wrong with this one. That's all right. We can fix that. Fixing computer Lego is a lot easier than fixing physical Lego. Oh,
and then the first perpendicular ones are the 1x3s, right?
yeah. Glenn, do you want to pull out my brick separator just in case?
Uh,
I have a brick separator tool.
no.
You're
I'm confident.
You're confident. Famous last words. And remember, you got a few more 1x8s coming off the plates. All right, now it looks like the picture.
Okay. So we got 2x4. That's 2x3 white.
So we got two 2x4 browns.
Yeah.
Well, that's not technically called brown. That's called dark orange, technically.
Okay, it's dark orange because we have dark orange and we have brown. We have both of those colors. The red brown.
Yeah, Lego has so many colors that they have some idiosyncrasies in the naming.
Yeah, but some of the colors have been retired.
Not these. This is a recent set.
Yeah, I know, not these. I'm saying some of the colors that Lego has released in the past have been retired.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready to move on.
So that's... Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Actually, I think it's nice like this working together.
And then we have the white 2x3 goes here.
Yeah, he blew me off. I said a compliment.
I'm sorry, I'm concentrating. And then we have the dark orange 1x2 goes here like this. Yeah, I agree, but the physical set is mine. You just have a digital set.
And then we have some 2x3s in the dark orange, it looks like.
And then the green, whatever color green that is.
I think that's sand green. Sand green.
Sand green. That's the color that the Statue of Liberty is.
Yeah.
Okay, so dark orange 2x3s.
Yeah, it's sand green. Officially sand green. I can tell by the color itself. I recognize that color from a mile away. It's distinctive. But it actually says right there, sand green. And then we have 2x6 black plates that go under the tiles that stick out.
All right, hang on. So we've got...
So
let's press that down. And then this... Okay, this goes here. The sand green goes here like this.
So you see how these two plates go on, right? They go under the tiles sticking out.
It's the 2x6, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It uses a fancy black base like the architecture and some of the other fancy sets use. The castle uses a similar base design. And all of architecture uses these fancy black bases.
All right.
All right, next page. We have
We have
some blue.
two 2x4 dark orange, one blue 2x4, and then one dark orange 1x4 tile.
Yeah.
So it's this.
And if there's anything with Lego lingo and
It's
whatever,
this.
if there's anything with Lego limbo you don't know or understand, let me know and I'll try and explain it to the best of my ability.
I know the difference between bricks and tiles. I know what studs are.
I mean, I know you know that. That's elementary. Kids know the difference between plates, tiles, and bricks.
All right, so we have the 1x tile goes here. And then we have a brick.
That's a plate.
Or a plate, sorry. A brick is the thicker one. Then we have the blue plate. And then the other dark orange plate goes over here.
I have no idea what the blue plate is for. I'm guessing because that's not outward facing and you don't see the interior except for the back.
It could be a hidden piece.
They do a lot. They put colored pieces where you're not going to see them. It's mainly a guide to help you align the actual
Titanic has a lot of that because the Titanic is almost 9,100 pieces.
So now you just need the curved plates on the corners.
Ah, easy enough.
Let me catch up. And that just lines up with the tile, the last stud on the tiles.
Yep.
Like that. And now we have...
Let's see, 1x8 tile.
No, that's a plate. Yeah, that's a tile.
And then one 4x8 plate. And then one... or two of the curved tiles.
And you see what the tile and the plate are doing, right? They just fill in the gap.
Yeah.
I can probably zoom in a bit. And then I need the curved tiles. Like this.
What app is that called, Evan?
This stud.io.
That's right.
And it's actually integrated with Bricklink. It's part of Bricklink's.
It's browser based, right?
No, this is a program.
Okay.
Bricklink itself is browser based.
I know that.
All right, so let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Hey, guess what?
We got the base done.
We have some more plate work going on.
All right. 1 2x4 blue and 2 dark orange 2x3s.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me collect those pieces first. I like to collect what shows in the corner and then figure out where they go.
Generally, I do that, but when I'm doing computer Lego, I just pull them out of the parts bucket as I use them. Because with computer Lego, they're not a messed up pile in front of me. They're just organized already by shape, size, and color.
Then the blue goes next to that. And then the other dark orange goes there. All right, next.
And now we have a sand green plate going on.
2x6 sand green. Got it. We've got a 1x4 tile, dark orange.
You'll notice.
There it is.
You'll notice on the outer sides of the
then one 2x4 plate.
You'll notice on the outer sides of where we're building the house, the two blue plates, their outer edges are their outer edges match up with the dark oranges, meaning the blues aren't going to be seen at all once we start putting the bricks on them.
They're basically hidden pieces.
It's basically a trick. There's two reasons Lego designers do that in sets. One, It's to make the build process easier. So
It's
we
a
can,
money saver.
Well, no. If they were all the same color, that would be a money saver. No, it's it, one of the reasons is because
Next.
it makes it easier for the builder, the person who's actually following the instruction book, to line things up when there's a lot of a repetitive
Well, yeah,
color.
that makes sense.
And then the other reason they do that is just to increase the color palette for each set, so that you get more colors of more colors of things in your overall brick collection.
Isn't there a trend of hiding a pink brick somewhere in the vastness of gray on Star Wars sets?
I heard something about that. I can't verify that because I don't have any Star Wars sets big
All right,
enough.
let's go to step 10.
I will say that the Star Wars Christmas set that they released that I did on stream a couple months ago, that one's very colorful. It's got a Christmas tree on the Millennium Falcon and everything.
All right, let's go to step 10. All right, we need a 1x4 plate and 3 2x3 plates.
And be careful, because now we're actually starting to stack things on top of things. This is where we're going to start to get some dimension now. So you can see how the 1x4 lines up on top of there, and then the other plates line up on top of that.
We got the 2x3 in the corner first. Make sure I put things in order. And then the 1x4 goes over the white.
This one goes there. And then this one goes here, lining up with the back.
This goes here. And then this one goes here.
You can see there's only a relative few parts per page. In classic 90s Lego, they would do like 50 parts per page.
I'm aware.
And they didn't show the parts on top, and you had to play spot the difference. And there were no numbered bags, and it was a huge mess.
I know.
But they didn't make 1,000-piece sets back then either.
All right, 4 2x4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a blue 2x4. And one one gray 1x6. The only gray piece in this bag. Which shade of gray is this?
That's not a gray.
It's what shade is it?
I think it's a dark tan. I will tell you in a moment. You said it's a 1x6?
It's
dark tan.
Okay. All right. So
you basically do what I just did.
I wasn't watching what you did. So that goes there.
And actually, if I come here and do a color sort,
this goes here.
You just use the last blue piece in your set.
Well, I haven't yet. I will. In fact, I'm gonna put it on right now. And then we have this goes here. This goes here.
Be mindful, because you're putting your arm over what you're doing.
And
I just realized that because we haven't been in the studio view.
Yeah, well, between steps, I've got my hands clear so everybody can see.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not seeing you actually put the Legos on.
Whatever.
It takes some practice and getting used to, I will admit.
Whatever. I'm a Lego builder. I'm not a streamer. Let's go to step 12.
Step 12?
All right, we need 7 1x2 plates and 2 2x2 tiles. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Now. Okay.
You're basically framing around the outside now.
Yep.
Yeah, I misread the picture. It's all correct. I thought I made a mistake for a moment, but I didn't.
All right. Let's go to 13. All white. One by 4, right? Yeah, 1 by 4. 1 by 2 tile. And what's that? Or no, 2 by 2 1 by 2 tiles. And then what? And then what are these pieces called? What's the shape called?
That's reverse arch or
Okay.
inverted arch.
Okay. And then this starts on the corner.
So now we're starting to build up some structure.
That was a satisfying click.
Oh, looks like we're going to bring in some sand green soon. I can see your parts pile.
Yep. That was a satisfying click too.
And we have some more whites going on here.
3 1 by 1s. And then 2 1 by 2 tiles.
So these go in here like this.
We're almost done with bag 1 already.
Yeah, but there's a lot of little 1 by 1 stuff in later bags. That's why it's a 600-piece set, even though
Yeah.
they're small.
Oh, I know.
And once we get to the slope pieces, I'm on computer Lego. I don't have to worry about those hard to grip 1 by 1 slopes.
Let's go to 15. All right, a 1 by 4.
That's a 1 by 4,
A
a 1 by 6,
6.
and then 2 sand greens.
2 sand green 1 by 1s. All right. So these are called 1 by 1 plates. What are the circle ones called? The 1 by 1, just the stub, circle shape.
They're also called 1 by. They're called 1 by. Those they're 1 by 1 round plates.
Okay, and then what are these called? These 1 by 2s.
1 by 2 round plates.
Okay. All right, so the sand green goes catty corner to the white. Let's twist that so it's
The
straight.
1 by 6 is just gonna line up with your dark tan and cover the dark tan.
And then the other sand green goes on the
Wait,
corner.
what's this color here?
And then the 1 by 4 goes there. All right.
So we have this big crimson plate. I don't think crimson is the
It's
official
red
name.
brown, I think.
It's called dark red.
Dark red. Okay. So we've got that. We've got a 1 by 2 tile. 1 square 1 by 1. And 2 round 1 by 1s. Okay.
And we've got 55 of these round ones total that I think are going to be used for building up the outer columns.
This is the front portico here. I think this is where the columns are going.
Well, this would be the front because this is where you have the curved bit of the
That's true.
face.
That's true. Yeah, no, you're right. This is the front.
And this is going to be the back because you can see it's the beginnings of an opening, and
Yeah.
the back is where you see the two rooms.
Yeah, the backside is a diorama.
A very small diorama compared with what they usually do in buildings.
Oh, I know.
But,
I know. These two are in the correct spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to 17.
We're about a quarter done with the build already. We have 10 of the 2x1s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's all of them.
Well, that's not all of them in the set.
That's all of them in the bag.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
But remember, I'm going with the total set palette here. The studio doesn't divide sets by bag.
So you pulled up the set on brick.io and
Stud.io.
or stud.io, and it gave you all the pieces that are there.
Yeah, basically you're outlining the bases around the edge.
Yeah, I know.
So this is where we're going to build the columns on top of.
I know.
But yeah, you can start to see the basic shape taking form. Bag 2 is the lower level wall, bag 3 is the upper level wall, and bag 4 is the roof.
I saw that when we opened the box.
I was telling the stream.
Oh, I thought you were telling me. Sorry.
You don't need to be rude.
You don't need to be rude either. So it's here. Yeah. Yeah, we go around that exposed square. Exposed to stud, sorry.
So here's what we have so far in 360.
Alright.
Bag 2.
Okay, so these 3 are extras.
Alright, so we'll do the thing.
What should I do with extra tiles? Or extra
Push
pieces?
them off to the corner. Not all the way on the corner because they'll fall off, but...
Bag 2. We got this and this. Here.
Here, what? I do a thing on this between bags.
Foot cramp.
I do a merge and save between bags.
That's fine. I am going to do... I'm going to do build progress pictures between bags.
And we are saved. Are you ready to proceed?
Not quite.
Alright, I'll help you out.
No,
then.
wait. Don't touch it until I've taken the picture.
Wow, we're already 40 minutes into stream. We might want to step this up a bit. We did spend a bit of time on the intro, though.
Wow, we've got inner bags.
It looks like this phase of the build is going to have a lot of little tiny pieces. But we also got our first few bricks.
Yeah. This looks like the diorama pieces in here, or at least some of them.
Well, the diorama is 2 stories.
Yeah. Use bags put underneath. I'm going to separate these larger plates out so that they're not in the way when I go to shuffle through to find pieces.
Oh, you got a trans-clear piece in there.
Yep.
Trans-clear is how they represent things like glass.
I know.
Sometimes they use it for water, but more frequently
got
they've been using
windows.
trans-blue for water.
Yeah. All right. That's as good as it's going to get. I will find pieces as we need them.
Back to the studio. Starting with a very simple step here.
2 1 by 1 bricks.
And you can see by the parts palette, this is another set where the classic Lego brick isn't really only makes up a small percentage of the set. Look at that. That's all the classic Legos. That's all the classic
Yeah, I
style
know.
bricks in the whole set.
Okay. All right, so let's see. This goes on the corner of the dark red, so right here.
Yeah. Basically, the next couple steps are going to be covering up the blue, and then you won't see blue anymore for the rest of the build.
Okay. Let's go to 19. All right.
Okay.
We need 4 1 by 1
Wow.
plates.
Notice what it's doing here is a sub-assembly, meaning you have to build that 4 times and then put them on. So
Yeah.
I'm going to use computer shorthand for this because I don't feel like doing this 4 times.
Yeah, well, I have to.
I can help you once I do the 1 and copy paste it.
Well, so it's 4 1 by 1 plates, 4 1 by 2, 4 1 by 2 tiles. What are these bricks called?
That's a 1 by 1 by 2 studs on side. I don't know if it has an official name. It's a snot brick though.
Oh, I know that.
You know what snot means, right?
Yeah, studs not on top.
No, I was gonna say it means my nose is dripping because it really is, but
it's studs not on top.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So yeah, basically this is what it is, and I'm gonna copy paste this 4 times. And you want to watch your alignment too when you place it on. So we got to put 1 here. We got to put another 1 here. Do you need help with that? Because I'm about to be done with these already. That's one of the advantages of computer Lego. You can just copy paste.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, I didn't do that. Hold on, I didn't do that last section right. This section, yeah, it snapped to being on top of the sand green tower we built last step.
And these are darker green, the 1 by 1 plates.
Yeah, those are actually called dark green. See, sometimes Lego is obvious with their names, sometimes not so much with their color names. But usually they're pretty straightforward with the color names. Alright. So that's what your walls are going to look like when you finish, Glenn. You see what I got there?
Yeah. Okay, so I need 3 more 1 by 1 plates before I start assembling.
You haven't even started assembly yet?
Nope. Because I like to have all the parts ready.
Do you want me to help you with this section?
Just finding things.
Because we'll get through. Yeah, 1 by 1s are often covered over by other things. You're not looking for white 1 by 1, Glenn. That's not the correct piece. You're looking for your clear 1 by 1s.
Oh, those are clear?
Yeah.
Oh.
They represent windows.
Okay, then. Never mind. Let me start over. 1, 2. How can you tell it's clear?
Because when you've been doing Lego, when you're as experienced with Lego as I do, you pick up on the subtle differences in the print.
What's the difference here? Oh, I think I see how it's drawn.
And
okay, cool.
You need 8 of the dark greens.
I already got them.
Okay. So what don't you have yet?
I've got all my parts.
You got all your parts?
Okay, so...
Can I help you build those?
Wait. Oh, no, I don't have the 1 by 1 bricks yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've got the 1 by 1 bricks. Don't help me yet. I want to see if I know what I'm doing, okay?
Because you have to do this 4 times. so it'll go faster.
Okay, so it's green, clear, green.
Yeah. Do you want me to at least put those together for you, the green, clear greens?
No.
All right, because I've been done with this stuff for like
Yeah,
5 minutes
I know.
already.
I know.
In the meantime, I can tell you, Shayna did the Haunted Mansion. She got so excited, too, to be going on Uncle's favorite classic attraction.
I know. All right.
But she won't give me a straight answer on whether she found it scary or not. Some days she said, I didn't like the Haunted Mansion. It was too scary. Another day she said, no, the Haunted Mansion wasn't scary at all. What were you talking about? So, yeah. Haunted Mansion used to be my favorite Disney attraction. Now I have to qualify it and say it's my favorite classic Disney attraction.
Are you saying that for the benefit of the stream?
Yes.
Okay, because you've told me that like 300 times now.
No, I mean, since Rise of the Resistance, I mean, that's got to be my favorite Disney attraction, period. But when it comes to the classics, Haunted Mansion is my favorite.
Make sure those are straight.
A lot of the classic attractions haven't really aged well, and Disney's not really maintaining effects on the ride scenes right now. I mean, in Animal Kingdom, Dinosaur, which is supposed to be one of the scariest attractions in Animal Kingdom, has become Dino Snore. The threat factor is gone.
Yeah, I know.
And they haven't maintained the track either. It's bumpy as hell.
It's always been bumpy, though. It's supposed to be.
But it's more so. All right.
Actually, no.
What? You did one wrong?
I did 3 wrong. I didn't put the plates on before the tiles.
I was waiting to see how long it would take you to notice that. Was I distracting you with my conversation?
A little bit.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so that one's done.
Better me than a ghost, right? Now, Q here, he does a mean impersonation of the ghost host.
Yeah, you're not getting it tonight, though. I'm too tired to do it.
Can you give us at least a little quote?
Not right now. Maybe if I feel up to it later.
We'll be here for a while because when he does the 4-bys, I offered to help him, as you all heard me, and he wouldn't take it. So,
again, remember, this is my first Lego set for this current collection. I had Lego in the past. So, because of that, I want to put all of the bricks, all of the pieces together myself. I want to have built this model on my own pretty much, which is why I am not taking Evie up on his offer for help. I will take him up on his offer for help for looking for pieces in my pile over here, but once we've got the pieces gathered, I want to put them together.
And you see where they go on these studs
All
here.
right, hang on. So, we've got the tile side facing the reverse arch. So this goes here like this. This goes here like this. And then there's one directly behind that over here. And then, yeah, cool.
And this is a similar technique to something they do a lot in architecture, where they use snot as opposed to standard brick building, just to vary the techniques up a little bit and make it seem more professional.
22 1x1 rounds. Okay, I know exactly where they go.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no, 12, that's a different green. 13, 14.
You're making sure they're all sand green, right?
Yeah. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Now let's see. Plates, rounds.
2, 4,
And guess
5,
what?
7,
There's 31 more
9,
of those
10,
later. And we basically fill in around. We fill in around
12,
the
14,
column
16,
bases.
18, 20, 22. Yep.
This step is pretty easy.
It's easy but tedious.
Not really tedious. You want to see tedious? Try the Captain America shield set.
I've seen it. I've seen somebody building it.
That one doesn't look like it would be a fun build. Spectacular when complete, yes, but fun during the actual process, no. My mouse is jamming up. Hold on, my mouse is jamming up a bit. My mouse does that sometimes. We'll have 31 more of these plates later.
You already said that.
And they make up the bases of the columns.
I see that.
Hold on. How are we on?
How are we on what?
I need to take a quick... You can go on to the next step whenever you're ready. But I need to stall out for a minute. I need to come over here to my other tab browser and just do...
click over here.
Okay, you get it. Let me make sure that's not a... That's just a single unit. You get a head start on that. But remember, it bleeds over into the next page. Get a head start on that while I take care of this real quick. And I'll be back over here to finish the computer stuff in a minute. I just need to...
So 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 are making a substructure for something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So start with 21. 1 by 1 by 1. Actually,
Okay, that's good to know. I'll be coming back over to the computer Lego in a moment.
oh, here it is.
All right. All right, I'm ready to continue. Sorry. So don't.
These are dark green, right?
Yeah, those are the same plates we were using before. And you see the snot brick, right?
Yeah, I already got it. I already put it on the standard brick. And then we have 2 of the clear ones.
And then I have, that's a thing that happens. And then there's 2 clear tiles. Careful on this step. That's a clear tile, not a white. Not a gray. That's a clear. You see how that goes on, right?
Okay. So this is a white and this is a white, but that's a clear.
Yes.
So there's a clear tile. There's a plate.
Do you want to
And
have
there's a brick.
Do you want to have your ghost host facing the camera or watching the build? Because his back is to the camera right now.
It doesn't matter.
Let's let him face the camera for a bit then.
Okay, so we take
And
the
I
plate.
generally sit them. I generally sit them for doing the stream because because they don't fall over as easily as when they're standing.
I know. I figured that out already. And that goes there.
Just
And
so you know,
then-
we're an hour in.
That's fine. And then this goes over here like this. Okay.
Okay, why did we lose the studio?
What?
We lost the studio. Hold on. There we go. Oh, if I pull down the studio, it disappears from the screen.
All right.
We should be fine.
I need 24 and 25. I need the next page.
So it looks like this just does the same thing, but instead of 1x1s, it's a 1x2.
And that's also clear, right?
Yeah. It's a white plate, a clear tile, and a white brick. I don't know why they switched up from 2 1x1s if they're doing the exact same thing. Any ideas?
There's some reason for it.
You know what?
What?
You know why they switched it up?
Why?
Because that's not clear. That's actually all white.
It is white?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was, which explains why they didn't do a 1x2 tile, because they already had 1x1s they were working with, and it was easier to just. It's easier for them to the less different, distinct pieces they have to pull from the factory, because it's all robots that do that. So that's probably why the clears are 1x1s, because they already needed those for the set.
Yeah.
And why the whites are just 1x2s. So that goes on like
Alright,
this.
So there.
And then this whole corner unit.
Oh, I see why it was. I see why they put an opaque tile there instead of clear. This whole unit goes on the corner there.
Yeah, I'm trying to line it up right. I can't get mine to line up. Hold on. I may have done something wrong here. Oh, you know what I'm doing wrong? The brick in the back. You line that up into the stud.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
The rest of it floats above.
No, but your wall's supposed to be lined up, see? You didn't do that right.
Oh, wait, hang on. I might have it on the wrong.
Yeah, you don't put it there. See how the brick hangs out a little bit?
Yeah.
You put it in there where you have the little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then the wall will line up perfectly like the picture. See, aren't you glad we're doing this together?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
All right. Shall we move on?
Yes.
And then we just have basic bricks for this one. These actually are gray.
This
And-
goes over here, and then the other one has the 1x2 sand green round plate, which I haven't gathered yet. There it
And
is.
that just lines up with the top of the wall we just built. Like that.
Yeah, that goes on the sand green plate on the bottom.
Yeah.
So that
There's
goes
a
there.
five. There are 5 studs apart.
So that goes there, and that goes. So
And then the plate lines up with the top of the wall.
Yep.
All right, that was an easy enough step. And we're building another piece of wall.
all right.
Now that's called a bracket piece.
What is? Okay.
Brackets come in many shapes and sizes. They're a hallmark of SNOT technique. They're in fact the most common facilitator of SNOT technique. They're used a lot in animal builds, in fact.
Oh no. That's what I want. There we go.
And we're back to the green, clear, green bit again. That's going to be a recurring pattern. All right, that's what you should have. It looks like that, or that. We're just waiting at this point. You're off camera, by the way. I can tell because your hand's not over
Yeah,
the table.
I know, but this is I told you, I'm putting the bricks together my way, and then they'll see the finished product. I know it's not the way you do things, but it's my Lego set.
Yeah, I'll be up all night. Between the render and waiting for the video to process, I'll be up all night. May I turn the page?
Go ahead.
All right. So it looks like whites and then the clear 1x1s and more white.
Oh, we're building on to this
Yeah.
add-on.
Yeah. Careful. Look, those plates are clear. Those 1x1 tiles are clear. Everything else is white. And you see how that's 2 1x2 plates stacked before you put the clear stuff on. And then we do on this side, we have that goes with these. And then we get the brick. And this just goes on like the other stuff we've done like that. Can I turn the page?
Not yet.
We're about a third of the way through the build now. I don't remember the Agrabah Castle having this many pages though, but a lot of that was bigger parts too.
Did you do that digitally?
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have the actual set.
Because I'm thinking about getting that set for myself.
It's the only one of the Disney minis so far not to have a minifigure, but the new Triton's Palace set does come with an Ariel mini doll. They're called mini dolls, the Friends and Disney Princess ones, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Elves also used them, and there was also a DC Supergirls line a couple years ago that used those as well. Basically, they're a minifigure spin-off that was developed for
All right,
sets
turn the page.
for sets targeted at girls. So this unit,
Goes in this corner right here.
and my mouse decided to jump on me right there, but whatever.
I caught a piece of my hair in my build.
And again, you're gonna want to line it up. You see the indented
Yeah, I know.
stud.
I know. All right.
And if you did that correctly, the two clear tiles will be flush against each other there.
Yeah, it basically formed the side door.
Yeah. So this is what we have so far. And we get to build another wall section.
All right, we got another sand green 1x1 square plate. And then we've got two 1x1 bricks.
And then one more of those window units. All right.
All right. And then
You know what might be a fun stream for us to do together?
what, the Titanic?
No. I was gonna say we could revisit old times and read. We could read Monty Python scripts like the old days.
Maybe. I don't know about that though.
And guess what? Once we place this wall section, we'll have the surrounds for the entire lower floor wall.
Good to know.
See where it fits in?
Yep. I can see it on my physical model.
Shall I turn the page?
Yes.
And then once again, you'll see the tiles line up there in the middle.
And that's basically the front door.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Why is there only a single piece? This page is a waste of paper. Don't you agree? We're looking at it from the back now, from the red side, though. Because you want to line that up right. So we're taking this piece, and we're going to stick it there. Yeah, there. So it's centered on the centered against the door. The simulated door.
Right there.
So you see, it's one stud. It's lined up to the second stud on the sand green coming from the right.
Yeah.
Let me check that. Yeah. Yeah.
You can pick him up.
Yeah, we got him lined up right.
You knocked him off.
Where'd he go? He's on your. No, that's a sticker that somehow got down there. Seriously, where'd he go?
He's in your desk somewhere.
He went into the desk. Move your leg.
He went that way. Into the desk.
You saw him go into the desk?
Yes.
Well, let's see. I'm operating here on this corner. You know what? It's a little farther from the camera, but let's put him on this side so that I don't knock him over.
He's gonna sit as far away as he can.
He's gonna be knocked over to that side then.
Well, we'll figure it out.
All right, back to studio, and let's get. Okay, we have
1 3x3, 1 1x8, and 1. What are those called?
they're just called corner plates,
Corner plates. Okay.
and you want 3 of those. And we're just lining up over the tops of the balls here right now. Setting up foundations for the second level. You see how they line up, right?
Yep.
How they...
Yep.
The ones on this side angle off of the gray brick. Now, you got this... Hold on. Yeah, it looks like you got that section set up correctly.
Yeah, they're all set. They're both. All 3 of them are set up.
Did you get the ones on this side?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, there were 3 of those. Okay. No, I didn't. Okay, so this one goes like this. I didn't read the inventory on this one. Sorry about that. And then this one just mirrors that one. Okay, let's go.
And then we have some more of those corner plates.
2 of them and 1 1x6.
And you see how these line up on the white brick, just like the other 2 lined up on the gray brick. And then the 1x6 just goes over the stuff we just put on, like this.
Yeah. What are these called? The color, is that sandstone?
I think that's just called tan.
And these line up in the cavity over here off of the dark red, right?
Yeah.
Or are they on the dark red?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. They line up with...
1 2 3 4. What? They're on the dark red.
They're on the back edge of the dark red.
Yes.
They're basically walling off the internal structure from the diorama.
Yeah, this is the diorama. This is going to be the diorama right here. So
yeah, so they're walling off the internal structure, basically.
Yeah. 3 1x1x1s, and then 3. Is that gray or
That's
tan?
No, that's 3 1x1 with a stud on the side, and those are just single stud on sides, and then 3 of the dark tans.
And that goes on top of the tans.
Yeah. So there's a dark tan plate on top of that wall.
What is that, 1x6?
Yeah, and then we get in the yellow thing. And I wonder what the point of the yellow plate is, because it looks like it's going to be exposed on the outer wall. You see there?
Yeah.
Even with a column coming up in front of it, it's going to be exposed.
Yeah, we'll find out. And then the white is a 2x4.
Yeah. 2x4 is like one of the most iconic of Lego shapes.
And that goes here. I'm aware of that.
All right. Sticker time.
Oh, great.
For me, it's just placing plain tiles because they don't have stickers.
So it's stickers 1, 3, and 5. So we got these brown tiles.
Do you need help with your stickers? Stickers are very... You see the stickers are numbered as well.
Yeah, so it's gonna be from left to right. It's gonna in my perspective, it's gonna be 5, 3, then 1. Where did we put the sticker sheet?
Actually, if we do them in that order, 5, 3, 1. You're actually splitting up the Hitchhiking Ghosts if you do that. Do you want to keep the Hitchhiking Ghosts together?
I'm doing it the way this is designed.
Oh, so you want to split up the Hitchhiking Ghosts?
Yeah.
Man, we'll be stuck on this page for a while. Okay, while you do that, I'm going to go check and see if there's any best offers available. Or even an auction might help me too. I'm trying to find this one Lego set that surprise retired over the holidays and inflated overnight. So
they don't have to be exactly centered. I don't mind I'm not OCD over this. Like this is lined up with the corner, so it's lined up pretty well, but it's not centered. But I'm okay with that.
Hold on. Is that your first sticker or your second?
First.
Oh, so I got a few moments.
Yep.
And they basically run from the carpet up to the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Did I wait too long to sign in or... 26, 56... I will set my initial offer at 25 and see how they negotiate. I'm trying to secure my last Hogwarts house banner. They surprised retired over the holidays. And I have 2 of them in hand.
Ooh, not too bad on this one. Look at that. It's a tiny little bit crooked. Look at that. But it's not too bad. Look at it.
I see.
One more.
I'm doing a stupid, ridiculous lowball offer to see if they meet me near retail price, you know? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that was an auto decline. Shoot. Okay. I will make one more.
Ooh, that's my best yet.
I'm gonna wait till my money transfers and then
Look at
I
my
will
Leota.
put in.
Look at my Leota. Not too shabby on the stickers.
Sorry, done with the
I
stickers?
could have done better, but I'm kind of happy with it.
And I'll set this aside till we're working on bag 3. Your first one's kind of misaligned.
I told you it's aligned to the brick. It's just not centered.
You know what? It's the Haunted Mansion. You're supposed to have crooked stuff.
Thank you. But it's aligned to the brick. It's just not centered.
Okay, so now we're making a little bit of a props table. Oh shoot! What color is that? That's the.
Is this it? The black is it the black?
No, hold on. I'm trying to see. Yeah, those are black, brown plates.
Black brown plates?
Black round plates.
Round, okay. And then we have green, yellow, red, and flame. Or green,
Gold.
Green, gold, red, and flame.
The green represents a flower. It looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure you're taking out the flower edged red piece and not the straight edged red piece. So sometimes the instructions.
They're both flower edged.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a regular round red later. It looks like.
That must be in another bag.
And then there's a flame. Because we're going to set the house on fire. Are we?
All right. So
we're going to take this little table of props and we're going to put it there. And putting it there means the props actually, if you're looking at it head on, the props appear between the portraits. If you're looking at it from an angle.
So it's basically a flower pot and a candle.
Yeah. And notice it's in the exact center of the room, so it's one stud away from the walls on each side. I don't have the portraits because you can't do stickers in the studio. Actually, apparently there's a way to do so, but it involves, photo editing and all that. And I don't really feel like doing that.
Yep, flower pot and candle. And it goes directly in the middle.
Yes. And then we have 3 of the little...
Three mini statues. See, this is a microfigure. That's cool. Okay, where do they go? They go... Oh, so these are ghosts.
Basically. And you know what? There's a couple of microfigures in the mini castle as well, but the castle is built such that once you complete the castle, you can't actually see them. There's also a couple of different printed tiles in the middle of the castle as well that you can't see. One is Cinderella's glass slippers, and one is a picture of the box of the set.
I can really put these anywhere in this room if I wanted.
Yeah, as long as they're in front of the table. Because you can't get your fingers behind the table.
I kind of want to put one at an angle, if I can. Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
According to this, there's going to be one more of those little ghosts. And then 2 bricks, basically to align the corners with the rest of the wall. That was an easy step.
One by one, 1x6, 1x4, and 1x1 sand green.
And in case you're having trouble finding the sand green, it's right there
Yeah, I see it.
on the corner where the
I
the
see
walls
it.
line up.
I see it. It's basically just to line up the brick the plate studs with the brick studs. Next page.
So now we go back to the front of the model.
All right. Next page. Ooh, our windows are going in.
And it looks like we just used them to frame the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's using that's a cool technique it's doing right now.
It's basically creating porticos.
Is it just me, or are we using these windows to represent the columns?
We haven't gotten to the columns yet, because the columns, Evan, are going to go here.
I'm talking about, around the edges where we had this. Whatever. I may have misinterpreted some architecture from the images. That's all right. I'm no expert on Disneyland. I'm more familiar with World.
Did I beat you on a step?
Yeah.
Okay, next page.
Don't get too cocky.
I'm not. So we've got the big plate, a 2x4, and a 2x3.
Did I not? Oh no, that's gone. And then the big plate is a 6x10, which is pretty big by Lego standards, but still not an 8x16. So basically, that lines up and completely covers the lower structure, leaving only the back room open.
All right, progress photo.
Time for merge and save.
And these are all extra pieces over here.
File. Save. Okay. Are we ready to move into bag 3?
This is coming together.
You need to open up bag 3 before we move on.
I know. I'm saying this is coming together. Looks like we have another inner bag.
Hold on, there we go.
I open the majority of bags.
Just trying to help.
I know, but I open the majority of bags. It's my set.
As you can see, I've already cleared a spot for you.
I know.
But you can only have that spot till Saturday.
I am going to move stuff around on my desk to make space for this thing's permanent home.
After stream, bring your device in here so we can set you up with a BrickLink account, and I'll show you how to inventory the set.
No, we'll do that in my room
Okay.
later.
Well, I have to be on. I have to be at my computer. Well, I can while my video is processing, but I have to wait for the download before I can come in.
All right, next page.
You're gonna be up for a while, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how long. All right, so we need 4 1x1 bricks.
All right, back to the studio.
Three 1x2 tiles.
Basically, we're beginning to texture the upper floor to make room for the upper walls.
Yep. 1 1x1 sand green square plate. And what do they call these kinds of plates?
Just a modified plate. Some would say it's a modified tile. Some would say it's a modified plate. It's a matter of interpretation.
Yeah, did they erase the studs or did they add them?
Yeah, basically. Let me know you're ready to move on.
Okay, so
I've already finished the step.
So we want the front facing me, and we've got a tower here.
Well, that's not a tower. That's
a stack.
Yeah.
We've got a stack here.
And that's representing the outer edges of what's going to be the upper floor of the diorama.
Yep. And then the tiles sit behind the stacks. And then we've got, this goes here. And then this tile goes perpendicular to that. And then this goes here.
Oh, we've got a lot going on in this step.
So 1x4, a 1x6, a 1x2, a corner, 2 round, and 1 square. Okay. So this is a 1x6. 1x2. Corner. One, two round. That's a tile. One square. And then I just need the 1x4 tile. The 1x4 is a tile, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'm looking for the 1x4 tile. And then I can place these pieces. I think I found it. Okay. All right. So, the 1x2 goes here.
Oh, there's a chandelier piece. You know what, actually? This was the piece that they designed for the Lumiere figure.
Yeah, it's a candelabra, not a chandelier. So 1x2 goes there.
There was a Lumiere figure in one of the Belle Friends sets.
The corner
Or
goes
the
here.
Disney Princess sets with Belle, I meant.
Like this. And then the 1x6 goes here. And then the square 1x1. And then the 1x4. And then the two round 1x1s.
This step's a lot easier. You're just bordering it with the 2x1s. Notice the open section in the front that's 4 studs long, though.
Yep.
There's probably going to be some additional detailing there. Yeah, I think that one step was a fluke,
Which one step?
where you somehow got ahead of me. But I was distracted during that step as well, so.
I wouldn't call it a fluke. I would just say you're doing things digitally, so you have shortcuts. And I'm doing things
Well,
analog, so I don't.
that one time you had a 4X, I offered to help, and you didn't want me to, so that's on you.
Well, it's my set. I want to build it.
We have another 4X here. You sure you're up for it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yourself?
So those are clear, and then 1x2 whites, 1x2 tiles. Okay. So it's basically the same as
The same as we did before, yes.
the last bag. That's around.
white plate and a clear tile. No, actually, that's a white tile. It's only the clear plates.
Ow. Sorry. So I got those, got those, got those, got those. So I just need the bricks. So
All right, next step.
no,
Do you need help building this 4X?
no.
I'm done already. The upside is when my money transfers, I'll be able to safely place an offer on the last house.
Good.
And if that offer gets refused, I'll have to wait till tomorrow's transfer to try again.
I need the fourth 1x1x2.
You mean the one with studs on the side?
Thank you. All right. So
You want me to put the little window sections together for you?
no.
So you can just... Same deal as before, they line up on these studs over the tiles. It doesn't look like the upper floor is going to have anything really holding it in place other than one row of studs. This plate, as you can see, is going to match up here to make the second floor. But it's got nothing supporting it beyond that one row. Excuse me. It's a little after midnight where we are. We've been going for almost 2 hours and we're just over halfway done with the build. Because as we can see, physical Lego is a lot slower than computer Lego. But that's okay. It's just nice building Lego together, you know. And there's some sets where Glenn we can actually build together because they have like one component with numbers in one instruction book, another component with other bag numbers and its own separate instruction book, and then you just attach them at the end. The Avatar set was like that. The Jazz Quartet set is like that. That's another set on my list. You want to join me for Jazz Night? It's like 1,000 pieces, so it would be a big help if you did one of the players for me.
We'll see.
But I want to do the piano player.
Of course. That's your main instrument, so yeah. Yeah, this goes here.
Okay, he's coming along. He's already done the third of the 4X. Let me see. That lined up a little better now. You didn't have one pressed in all the way. That's all I was doing. What do you say? I made an adjustment for you. I helped you.
Thanks, I guess.
That's better than nothing. Pretty soon, I'll have 46 minifigures tier 1 instead of just 40. No, 52.
My collection will grow once I have space for the furniture that I want.
Actually,
All right,
I-
I need to stretch real quick.
if you count my customs, I technically have 44. So I'm actually going
Whatever.
to have 56.
Next page.
20 of those guys. You think you're up for the challenge?
Oh, yes. They're all sand green, right?
Yes. And I'm not counting them for you this time. I'm getting... Oh. Oh, you already started? All right, you got it. All right. And they just go on top of where we already put the 2x1s.
Yeah. I'm going to need to take a bathroom break in a minute.
You think you can wait till the bag break?
Possibly.
And notice these indented studs. That's where we're going to put other stuff.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10.
Oh, that's clever. It uses that brick for purposes of blocking out the door so you can't see the internal structure pieces. All right. That's the whole point of that tall brick we put behind the door transparencies. And the windows aren't big enough to see any of the stuff inside. That's why the windows aren't particularly covered.
15. 16. 17.
That's what we call fat fingering.
18. Butterfingering.
Yeeting.
Launching.
Projectiling. There's actually literal stud guns on some sets. They use it a lot in
Oh, I
Star
know.
Wars and Marvel.
I'm aware.
They're
19.
even using stud guns on some of the city rescue sets with trans blue studs to be
20.
water jets for putting out fires.
Nice.
I actually have some sets with stud guns behind you.
Next page.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
So it looks like we're doing a lot of blocking out on this floor. Let's see. Yeah, I see how that goes. You see how everything lines up along the edges there?
Yep.
That's two studs in between, like this.
I see. The dark green are supposed to be like shutters, and then the clear is the window.
Yeah, you're just now realizing that?
That's cool.
Anyway, so if we do stuff... good. We're still working. All right, you ready to move on to the next step? We get to build another one of these wall units.
Oh, the snot.
Sorry, my nose has been a little trippy all day. No, literally, it has. It's interesting because this is using a lot of the build techniques of the architecture series, but isn't actually branded as architecture. You know? You didn't respond to what I said.
Yeah, because you've already said something along those lines.
Not on this stream, I haven't. Yeah, maybe we discussed it
Yeah,
before.
you have.
Can I next page?
No. I need tiles. There we go. And this assembly goes on top of a brick. It gets attached there. Okay. Next page.
And that's white, not clear, just so
Yep.
you know.
Yep. Just like the first floor. All right.
And watch your placement. This goes in that indented stud.
Yep.
Behind the gray walls.
Done.
So now we're building the next little wall section. Next page.
Not yet.
When you set up your little temporary display until Saturday, do you want to borrow the Shayna minifigure?
Mm-mm.
That might be cute, though. Considering she's never been to this version of the mansion.
All right, next page.
Okay. This is just like the lower floors, so
Yep.
I shouldn't need to coach you on what those are. By now you know the difference between white and clear, right?
Yep. No, that's round. I want square. Thank you.
You ready?
No. I need a couple clear tiles.
Wow, we still have about 40 pages of instructions.
And then I need a brick to mount this on.
But we know how it's going to progress from here, because this is basically a repeat of the techniques on the first floor. So the next 30 or so pages should be really quick, because you know what's coming.
All right. All right, and it goes in this corner. This is basically the balcony door. The side balcony.
Okay, that's on. Which means we have one more wall section left.
Sorry, I had to scratch an itch. All right, I need a dark green.
Next page.
Not quite. I just need to put the cover on this, which is this, and then 2 clear plates. Where's the other plate?
Couldn't see that.
No, there's another one right there.
Tiny trans clear pieces like to hide.
Yep. And then I need a 1x2 tile.
You want to get a baggie for your spare bits? I just keep the spare bits in a spare bits baggie.
Probably, yeah.
Or do you just want to combine them with my baggie?
No. It's my model. So,
You want your own spare bits baggie.
yeah. All right.
So that just lines up to the other one like this.
That's the front balcony door.
That leaves a structural gap. Interesting. But still closed off from the outside. And now we do a sequence of plates here to frame off the top.
All right, so 1x6. On a corner. And a 1x2. No.
Oh, that corner looks wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Do you need to get the brick separator? I'll tell you where it is if you want it.
Okay, so it actually goes like this. Yeah, that looks better. And then the 1x2 goes here. And then it's just a 1x4 left, right?
Yeah.
Across from the 1x6.
Do you want to display this from the front or from the back where it's open?
Don't know yet. I'm probably going to interchange it by week or by day.
Well, when it's on the spot, it gets one position, front or back.
Well, we'll see what it looks like when it's
when
done.
it's in your room, you can rotate it all you want.
We'll see what it looks like when it's done. All right, so we got, what is that, a 1x8, a 2x8, a 1x3, and then 2 1x1 sand green tiles and 1x2 sand green tile. So it's a 1x8, a 2x8, and a 1x3. It's two 2x8s. Okay.
And that just closes off what we've already done. He was in the way. May I move on?
Just about. All right, go ahead.
Well, this is different from the first floor.
These are supposed to represent railings.
ready?
I just need to get the railing on the other side done. I need a 1x2. There it is. I need the tile.
And that just goes around hanging over the front. Let's see, that lines up here.
Oh, I see.
So it just hangs on top like that.
Yeah. And then I guess the columns slide in.
We're doing the window columns again.
All the way around, right?
Yeah.
And then there's going to be another layer of plates on top to match up the height.
Actually, I like this setup, Glenn. We should do when you get some more of your Lego, as long as there's not too many parts missing in the database, we should do it together like this again.
Maybe.
All right. So are we at the same place?
Next page.
Okay, so we actually build the second floor diorama as a sub-assembly. Sub-assembly. So I guess what's going to happen is there's going to be a little bit of a plate on top of this, and it'll be glued in from the top, because otherwise
You mean attached from the top?
You know what I meant.
There's no actual glue.
It will be secured from the top.
There you go.
It'll be secured from the top because there's only one strip for it to attach from the bottom.
I need to stretch at some point.
Well, the Haunted Mansion does have a stretching room.
I know.
We can just, well, it's not portrayed in this set, but there is a stretching room. Okay, and then you have the studs on front bricks as well, so watch out for where that comes in.
Excuse me. Alright, so we got oh, this is where the other two portraits come in.
You're gonna need that.
Yep. Alright, so It should be up. And then 2 1x1 sand green plates. Right? Yep.
Next page.
Yep, the wall is built.
There's a lot of stud on side technique here. Looks like we're gonna have a little additional detail in this on this level. Should I show up a fancy trick? Should I show up a fancy trick you can do on the computer that you can't do with your physical bricks?
No.
You don't want me to be a show off? Okay.
Hey. Alright, so the wall is topped off. And then on this side,
Next page.
once I get this brick secured. Yep.
Okay, watch your clip orientation here. You want to make sure you get them going the right way.
This looks like another railing. The internal railing, huh?
I guess. It's hard to see what I'm doing because these are black. And the border of the active piece gets in the way of tiny pieces. Watch your facing. Oh, guess what?
What?
What we're seeing now, you got 36 of those in white in bag 4.
Of what?
These clip pieces that you have to watch their facing for the roof detail.
Oh.
Good luck with that.
The crown molding.
And then you'll put these little lightsaber elements into the clips
Where
like this.
is... Oh, here it is. I found my last one.
What were you gonna ask?
I thought I was missing the 6th banister clip.
Did you put your bars in?
Not yet. I need to stretch. My torso is starting to ache a little bit.
You know what? I have the money in hand, Glenn.
What?
Should I just Venmo you? I mean, I'm going to have it in hand after my transfer tonight. Should I just Venmo you the money for my last house and you can pick it up? Or within a week of you discovering they still have it in stock? And it's soft retired, so there's a time crunch
I don't
now.
know when I'm going to have time to walk down to Lego. Remember, it's on the opposite end
But
of the mall.
you have work 4 days in a row, so.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it this week or next. So hold on to the money right now.
I'm giving it to you. That will commit you to go at some point. Remember, I have the 3rd house coming to me this week, so.
Next page.
So that'll hold me while I wait for you to bring me the 4th house. So you have stickers to do, and I just have empty blank
4
portraits
and then
to put up.
2. Okay.
And these are easy to line up because you actually get 2 studs on the front for these. Okay, so that's why we have studs on front on the ends. We're doing torches sticking out from the wall.
That was okay. Not great, but okay. It's workable. For a microfigure scale model, it's workable.
Why does it look like I have one of the torches in farther than the other? Let's fix that.
Also workable, not great, but workable.
You done with your sticker sheet?
Yeah, but I've got torches to do.
All right, let me get this out of your way. So yeah, I think it'll be easiest to just have you take care of the last house for me. There is a little bit of urgency, but we should be fine as long as we get it by the end of the weekend.
That's torch 1.
Let me know when I can move on.
I dropped a torch piece. Is that going to be a problem?
Yeah, according to this, you need 2 more.
2 more, so 3 total.
Yeah, you're fine. You still have this torch piece.
No. The base.
The base piece?
Yeah, the pan.
You need 2 of those total. So you'll have to find it. Do you have a flashlight? Or the pan, you said?
Yeah, the
You already did your first torch. You should be fine for now. Let's see. You will need it at some point, though. Because it is showing up in my parts list.
Yeesh. Whew, what a save!
We'll worry about that when it comes up. We'll forget, okay?
What a freaking save that was!
Next
Although
page.
I twisted the rest of the wall.
Next page.
Hang on, I'm realigning this.
We're hanging the chandelier on this page.
I'm realigning my wall stacks because when I just accidentally flipped the one piece out, it twisted the entire wall.
All right, why is the chandelier not lining up on the clip piece?
All right, I see the piece that I dropped.
Ooh, Glenn, you're gonna beat me on this step.
Hang on.
You're gonna beat me on this step.
Why?
Because this is one of the pieces that isn't programmed properly in the studio, and I have to manually align it.
All right. So
it's gonna take. When I have to do manual alignments, it usually takes me a few minutes to get them. Or I could just do that and be done with it already. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I still have to put the caps on them, though. The actual lights. Those are trans clear plugs. You see
transparent, clear, round plates
with the little thing on top.
Oh, they're actually plugs. Don't drop, you baby. Yes, thank you. Whew, that was close.
All right, my chandelier's done.
Mine will be done pretty soon. Alright, I need to put the clip on. I put the plate on already. I need to put the bracket on. There it is.
And if you look at from the front, I should probably move mine up a little bit more, I think. That's as far as it goes. Let me realign these pieces. But actually, if you hang it the way this says to hang it, you actually obscure the upper floor portraits a little bit. You
Yeah.
see how it hangs?
Yeah. I'm sure when I put my camera flash on it, it'll look pretty good.
Show me the box real quick.
Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it hangs down. If you put it right side up, it's going to go above the wall.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. Here you go. Are you ready for the next page?
Yes.
Okay, and it says here to take this whole unit and stick it on top on that. Line it up all over that dark tan.
Something like that.
It should stick out above the rest.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be sticking out that much. Hard to see from this angle. If things aren't lined up right, I can always fix the unit later. Bag 4.
You know what that means?
What?
Progress photos.
That also means emerge and save. So this is part 3 of the house. And we'll bring everything back in. And boom, I am ready to go. No, not quite yet. I have to do one more thing. I have to do the save. It's called a merge and save, not just a merge, not just a save, you know?
Mm-hmm. And then I need one from the front. How about isometric front and side? Above. And then at level. We are into the last bag.
We are also at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's fine. I'm off tomorrow. Alright, let's sweep all the extra pieces into the extra pieces pile. There's a...
I can see some candlestick shaped pieces in here. I think they're part of the roof though, and not actual candlesticks.
I like the scale of this build. I've got plenty of space for it. I don't have to move my stuff all that much, actually.
And we've got about 30 pages. Yeah, about 30 pages or so on this bag.
All right, let me separate the bigger plate pieces. All right, let's go to the next page.
Where's our guy?
He's behind the house right now. There he is.
Let us move on. So still looking from the back, we are.
All right, so we're starting from a back view.
Yeah.
Facing this way. So the diorama is in the top left corner.
And careful, those aren't regular bricks. Those are the decorative bricks with the curly cues.
Two of those. Okay.
They use those a lot in Harry Potter as well.
See, this is why I like to sort. This is why I like to try to sort my bricks out first, at least a little bit, so it's easier to find in the pile when I need them. You know?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. This bag is mostly white, and tiny white at that. Good luck. What?
Thanks.
You say that sarcastically.
No, that's a plate. That's a tile. That's what I need.
And then you just need one of these.
And then that goes at the end of the tile. Right here.
And then we go on to the next page.
So hang on. Hang on. I need to place this plate.
And then
There
we're
go.
coming back to front view.
Front view.
You have this long brick here
What is that? 1x8.
to kind of close off the back room.
And then it's 2 plates and 1 tile.
Unless Amazon still has it, that might be an option. Let me check real quick. Bear with me before you go on to the next step.
Ah! God damn it. It's by your foot. I'll get another tile for now. Not that one. That's a roof piece. Behave, tile. Thank you. Alright, so there is a 1x2 tile by one of your feet. You hear me?
Yeah.
Hopefully that's an extra piece and I don't have to worry about it.
I hope so. You see what this one is doing? Plate, plate, brick. And then just attach to the corner of the wall like that. like that.
Okay, and then there's a 1x1 brick as well.
There is. Oh, where does that piece go? Oh, you know what? There's actually 2 of the corner bricks on this step. Because we're supposed to line up here as well. We're supposed to close off this whole side of the wall. That's what we're looking at. So it's this structure here, and then the 2x1 corner below it, and then the 1x1 that lines right up to the green windows.
All right, help me find a corner plate. I got one on my brick already. I need one more. And then here's the other brick.
It was right under your nose.
I could potentially go plate, brick, plate. It'd be the same height.
In this particular assembly, it probably doesn't matter, but engineers, the Lego engineers, have particular reasons for doing certain things
I'm
different
aware.
ways.
I'm aware.
So you never know if that might affect things later.
All right, so this goes around the wall like this to create basically a 2x2 square there. And then this goes here like this. Yes. And then my 1x1 brick. That's a 1x1. It's not. I want a 1x1 standard. I got it.
And then on this page, we're just doing another round of finishing things, finishing some edges.
So okay, we got
this 2x1 brick here up front over the balcony, and then this stuff, the rest of this mess all around it.
So I need 3 of these 1x2 tiles. And then it's a 1x4 and then a modified. There's the modified.
Ready?
I'm not.
Doesn't look like we've finished the structure for the back diorama upper floor yet. We still have open space to the sky.
Yeah, I see that. Where's my 1x4 tile? Is that it? No, that's a plate. Is that it?
You'll notice plates and tiles are distinctly different on the underside.
Okay, so this goes up here in the middle. And then we have a 1x2 on either side.
Do you have any preferences for a raid out, or do you not know the people I follow?
I know who you follow, but it's up to you. And then we put the modified on this side.
You do know that because it's so late, we're going to be very limited options. So it may not even be a question of...
And then the straight tile goes on this side.
We could try and stretch the stream till 2 more hours till 3 a.m.
No, 1x2
and then a couple European music streamers I know come on around 3.
Whatever. Next page.
Although I think that's overdoing things, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get to build 1 more round of walls.
Okay, then. This will be fun. Okay, this time I'm just going to pick pieces out of the pile.
Yeah.
It'll go quicker that way.
When I was doing my quick browse through of the instructions the other day to see what we were getting into, I failed to internalize the fact that there was another round of walls on the roof level.
Well, this is the attic.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. This is the attic.
And you'll notice this portion of walls does start to close off the back area. So that's a white tile and then a clear tile. I mean, a white plate and then clear tile on front of that.
What?
That's a white plate and then a clear tile.
Oh, to cap it.
No, that's a white tile. Sorry.
Yeah, over here to cap it. That's a white tile and a white tile, white plate.
Yeah, I missaw that as clear. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to confuse you right there. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
All right, then let's proceed.
Well, don't turn the page yet.
I'm not.
Because I am still on my first.
I'm not turning the page. I have to put these into position.
I'm still on my first piece.
I'm a while from turning the page. But same deal as before, you put them on the studs that overlap onto tiles. Okay, where's that one line up? Okay, I see how these... Did I miss a tile somewhere? Hold on. I'm going back a page real quick. Yeah, I missed a tile. All right, you proceed. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll fix my mistake and move and keep going myself. I already fixed it. See, hardly missed a beat there. All right, I finished those walls.
I'm on my second.
So yeah, that last house is already super inflated on Hufflepuff. Here's what I'll do. I'll try for the best offers when I get up in the morning. I'll try for the best offer. And if I can't get it down to retail, when you go to work, I will give you the money. And you'll have to do a pickup for me on whichever day you get your break.
Whatever.
Because if I can negotiate down to retail, that saves you the work.
That's 2 down.
Do you want help with the last one?
No.
We're this close to the end. Do you just want, if you just want to get it?
I want to build my model.
Okay, you don't need to yell about it. I was just offering to help.
I appreciate it, but I want to build my own model. I love Lego. I love building Lego, and I miss this.
Can I see the box again? I'm confused about something I saw in the park.
When I finish this this wall piece. All right, so I placed those two. This goes here. Right? Yes, this goes here. And then the last one's going to go here.
Well, that's not the last one because we still have wall pieces to fill in.
I know, but the last one on this step is here.
All right, can you hand me the box?
Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm right.
All right, let me see what I'm confused about. Okay, in the picture here, it actually tells you to put 2 ghosts on the lower floor and 1 on the upper floor.
Well, it told me to put 3 on the lower floor in the book, so.
But we
can always move them. If we can get our hands in there, we can always move them. Maybe some tweezers.
You know what then? The 4th one is technically an extra. Here you go.
Yeah, but we can put him in there. But
Well-
let's wait till the build is done though.
You might need tweezers, but I can just
Evan, stop.
do
Evan, stop.
Stop what? I'm not doing anything wrong. I can just do something like this.
Yeah, you're bragging. Stop.
Done. You almost done?
I just need one more standard 1x2 tile. There it is. And this goes here.
All right, next page. And we get to block out the top with a few more of the gray bricks.
Next page.
And we're doing some lining with plates here.
Oh, sand green.
Yeah. You dropped this.
Yeah, that's the one that I dropped a while ago.
Yeah, well, I just felt it under my foot.
I told you it was by your foot.
And it was distracting me, so I picked it up.
Well, I told you it was by your foot.
Are you arguing just for the sake of arguing?
No, I'm telling you that I told you 3 times that it fell by your foot.
All right, well, I just now felt it, so it came up. There's no reason to argue.
There's every reason to argue.
You're tired.
I'm very tired. But I want to finish this model too.
Well, we have to finish the model. We're committed. We're on stream.
True. It's a 1x6. And then a 1x3.
You got your 2x4, right?
Yep, I put that on first.
So you'll notice that brick goes right on top of the other brick.
Yep, that's called a stack.
Like IHOP pancakes. I could go for that right about now.
I'm getting some satisfying clicks on my build.
I'm not.
Well, you have to click your mouse.
Well, computer Lego doesn't give you clicks. Audible clicks, at least. All right. We're doing a bunch of tiling here.
Are those dark gray?
Yeah.
It's a lot of dark gray wedges too. So I'm looking for just the standard tile. There it is.
You see how the 3s go there and then there,
Yeah.
and then the 2 there.
Yeah, I'm putting the ones on first though. Get those, knock those out of the way. And then it's 1 1x2, which goes here. That's a 3. I want to put the 1x2 down before I put the 1x3 down. That's a wedge. Find me the dark gray 1x2 tile. There it is. No, that's a wedge.
Oh, that's light gray, not dark gray.
How many? It's 4 total 1x3s. Is this it? There it is. That goes there.
I like how this is designed with minimal exposed studs. A lot of modern sets do minimal exposed studs. All right, we have a 2X here. You sure you're up for it on your own?
Oh, yes. Oh, it's the winged wall pieces. Okay. Cool.
This is the bit to finish off the walls on this side. Remember, those are white tiles, not clear. And remember, you have to build that twice.
I know.
You want help?
No. That's one down. Put this over here.
That's one down.
Remember, once I rate out, no talking, because the microphone is still technically live until I click stop streaming.
Whatever.
You ready for next page?
Not quite. I want to have both of these pre-assemblies done before we turn the page. Or should I say prefabs? I think, yeah, it's a detail piece.
I wonder if I go here and pull up that set. Well, it depends on how much shipping is, of course. I think what I'm just gonna do is look at these 3 sellers who are offering it for $40 and see who has the cheapest shipping, and not go through the hassle of a offer.
Whatever.
It's a little small markup, but
Can you find me the last standard tile that I need?
standard 1x2 tile.
Yeah, this piece. That's a detail piece. Oh, wait, is this it?
Is it the detail
No,
piece
that's a detail piece.
by detail piece? Are you talking about the one that's shaped like a chocolate bar?
Yeah.
They're officially called ingots. You've got some white chocolate there, buddy. All right. Are we ready to turn the page?
As soon as I attach this and officially have my second prefab.
And these are going to attach these inset studs inside the outer border, and just fill in the rest of the walls there.
Cool.
in the valley.
All right, next page.
You actually beat me on another step, but that's where we are right now. See how it looks like the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom in close because we're working on upper floor stuff now.
3 1x6 and 1 1x2. We're going here, right?
Yeah, we're going around the back.
And then this one goes here. Okay. Next page.
He's not standing on ground anymore. Yeah, he is. It looked like he was floating for a moment. Have this one.
What's that? 1x8.
Yeah.
Then a 1x3. A 2x2 light gray.
That's 2 1x3s.
Oh. Thank you for pointing that out.
And that just finishes lining up the tops of the walls. Is that a dark gray or a light gray?
It's a light gray.
The reason I ask is because there's actually dark gray plates too there. Of the same size and shape.
I'm aware.
Next page.
Yes, please.
So now these are the big plates. Here's how we know that we got the correct gray. Because they color match the big plates.
Yep.
And now, the diorama's second floor finally has a roof. And now it's time for the big columns on the front. So it looks like the little plug piece with 4 of the candles.
Is the plug piece clear or white? It's clear.
No, it's white. You want to go with the white ones for this part.
Oh, yeah, I see. So it's a plug piece with 4 candles.
Yeah, 4 candles on top. And you want to push the candles in all the way so everything lines up at the top.
Yep.
Basically making sure there's no gaps. And if you line them up properly, the top ends of the candles should line up with the 4 exposed studs in the middle of the front there. Are you ready for the next page?
No, I'm only on the second column.
It will speed things along if you let me build. Just putting that out there. Don't worry about the pickup thing. I'll make it work within the resources I have available.
What pickup thing?
The last house.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll make it work. I if I have to use an eBay Pay in 4, I'll use an eBay Pay in 4 to mitigate the cost somewhat. I mean, it'll cost the same, but it means I won't have to pay it all up front, you know?
Yeah. That's 3 columns down.
And when you're done, it'll look like this.
I'm aware. Find me the last candle.
Find you the last candle. Did we have a roll off the table situation?
I hope not. Yes, we did. It's right there. Thank you.
Next page.
And then this is to top the columns. Okay, so we got 2 2x3s, a 1x4, and 4 1x1 rounds.
Yeah. All white.
Okay, so
It doesn't look like I spaced things appropriately. See how that gap I have? This is going to be nasty to fix, I think. But then I have gapping on the bottom. You know what? I don't care. I'll just leave it as is. Because you're not going to be able to see that. You're not going to be able to see that gapping badly from the render anyway. Do you have gapping with physical?
what do you mean by gapping?
Here, see that?
Oh,
See how much they stick out? I might fix that before the render, but I think it's fine for how it is right now.
and then these go on top of the columns.
And then the candle tops go into those round plates.
Yeah.
Do you have gapping?
Nope.
Okay, then. I'll have to play with the columns before I actually render.
Look. They actually fit rather nicely.
Okay.
That's gorgeous.
Oh, boy. We're working with the slopes that are hard to grip. Good luck. It's not a thing for me, of course, because I have computer Lego.
Oh, shut up. We have 4 whites 1x1s, 4 dark gray 1x1s, and 4 dark gray 1x2s.
I once had a set where there were like 52 of these 1x1 slopes in sand green. They all had to line up like right next to each other. Got pointy and difficult.
It wasn't the Statue of Liberty, was it?
I never had the Statue of Liberty. Okay, it says we're connected to internet. All right. I hope the stream VOD downloads as one piece. But we are actually back up. I'm not sure what happened there. We had a slight network glitch.
Have we had any viewers?
Well, it says we have 2 people on right now, but nobody in chat. Put it there, and then line that to there. That mitigates the gapping if I do it like that, but that creates new gapping. Let me know when you're done with the slopes, because I'm going to keep playing with
I
the
am about to put the last one on. Alright, let's move on. Next page.
One moment. Okay, next page, you said?
Next page, please.
So that's a light gray with a dark gray on top.
Okay.
And they just fill in the areas behind the slopes.
Yeah, it's just on top of both porticos.
Yeah. And then lines up with the top of the slopes. Yeah, if I do it like that, that mitigates the gapping at the top, but opens up gapping at the bottom. So I think what I need to do is I need to find a happy medium.
Did you put your plates on?
Yeah, give me one moment. I want to see.
We're so close to finishing.
I know, because if I fix this one column, I can delete the other columns and copy paste this one back over. You know?
Yeah. Hurry up.
We have that looks like I didn't do anything. All right, forget about the columns. This isn't a physical model anyway. Some more slopes. A second layer of slopes.
Okay.
But this time, the 1x1s are in the back and the 2x1s are in the front, giving kind of a tiered look.
Actually, they have to do it that way. You know why?
Why?
If they did it the other way around, you wouldn't be able to put the one.
But it also gives it.
By.
But it also gives it a textured. It also helps to give it a textured look as well.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with the columns. That little gap at the top kind of makes them look a little textured anyway. So I think they're fine.
Ow.
You okay there?
I just poked the pad of my index finger putting that slope on.
Ready for next page?
No. I gotta put the 1x2s on first.
So when stream ends, you'll need to grab yourself a baggie to pack up your spare bits.
Yep. All right, next page. 22 clips, all facing front to back.
Good luck. There's 36 of these total.
This is just
This is just detailing. They're
yeah,
not
this
actually
is
clipping anything
yeah,
in.
this is roof trim.
I'm assuming the next step is just go put it in the clips facing the other way to finish off this layer of detail. Anyway, you know, I called it. These face the other way. Not a lot of pages left. We're almost done. These are the unclippiest clip pieces I've ever seen. All right. So now we're putting these bits in.
They're all gray, right?
Yeah. And then there's white ones too, I would assume we'd be putting in the back section.
Let me find the other. Oh.
All right, it says OBS reconnected. So if I come back here to the stream, yeah, I can see that you've already done that whole step without me. Let me catch up to you. What piece is that on top? Is that basic tiles?
Yeah.
So just a brick and then a tile?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a cool set.
We're
I'm
agreeing
glad,
again.
I'm glad I bought it.
Yeah, but by buying it, you prevented me from doing so.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm sorry, not sorry.
that does clear up my budget for other sets, though. So here's where you have your non-flower red rounds.
Oh, this is going to be the tower where Master Gracie hangs himself.
Depending on which version of the story you're looking at.
This is the stretching room.
Well, no, because you don't enter the mansion from the top of it.
Well, this is the top of the stretching room.
Let me know when you're ready for the next step. Baby ghost do 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 do. Baby ghost do do
No,
do do.
stop.
Overreaction.
That was not an overreaction.
All right, next page.
As soon as I get this attached. All right, go ahead.
So now, so this is where the white ones come in. The white ones go across like this.
I see. Okay.
I have to do things in a slightly different order because of the way computer works, but
And then an ingot
yeah.
to connect the two.
The way I do things is physically impossible for you to do it,
Obviously.
but it's easier to do it on computer this way.
Obviously. This hides the green tile.
The green tile?
Or yeah, or the green plates, I mean.
You mean the red plates? Well, this hides the green plates too. So you get the so that's the round tile going into the round dish. The white dish first, then the gray dish. And then that little wind vane piece on top.
Weather vane?
Well, it's
Or antenna.
it was originally used as the minifigure ski pole, but it has since been used for weather vanes.
Weather vanes, antenna.
Spires. And again, this is what Florida looks like. Completely different building, but it takes a few design inspirations like the tower.
White then gray?
Yeah. And then you need this guy.
I know. My ingot piece does not want to stay straight. There you go.
And then the tower just attaches.
In the middle. There we go.
Like this.
The rotunda.
And then you stand your little minifigure on front according to this. But if you want to display it on diorama side, you'll stand. There's space on the back to stand him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you. But because that shows us that we're done with the model, we'll leave that there. I will do a little something here.
I am going to do my progress photos.
I need to. I need to do my merge and save. This is house part 4. And now we gotta take the whole house, bring it back up to ground level. And we'll put him there. Probably do it a little more from this angle for the render. Does that look roughly centered to you, or am I too far to the left? Should I move it a pixel to the right?
If you want.
Let's go ahead and save here. And you know what? Stream has been going for 3.5 hours. So here's your guide. Do you want to put your other ghost in? Or is your finger too big? You could put him on the outside of the house, haunting the outside of the house.
Or up on the roof.
You know what? Put him on that side so he doesn't hide behind the tower.
Yeah,
If you
I can't get him into the diorama.
And then you got to do something with your Mr. Ghost. Which side do you want to display for the exit view? This is not necessarily the side you'll be displaying for the over there. You need to get yourself a little baggy as well as soon as we cut it. Your phone's on camera. Alright. You fully within. And I'll just take these out to the corner here. And get them.
I'm just doing a 4 corners.
Alright. Position it how you'd like it for the exit view. And move it forward on the table. And to this way also to center it a little more. Alright. That how you want your exit view? Alright, while he's doing that, I'll figure out who was online to raid. Alright, we got Do you want to raid music or gaming?
Music.
Music. Oh, McDoodle's on tonight, but I think she blocks raids. We'll try McDoodle, and if McDoodle blocks, we'll go over to. Actually, no, I know she blocks raids. Or does she? McDoodle or Sarah Mahoney? Who do you like better?
I don't think I've ever heard Sarah Mahoney.
She's a good friend of John Lee. John Lee's on the list too, but I just raided him last time. So,
You pick.
all right, let's see if Sarah Mahoney is accepting raids. Before we exit stream, is there anything you want to say to the people?
No, this has been fun. Can't wait to build more models.
Yeah. And I will be streaming Lego for my own collection on Saturday. I have one more stream on Thursday before then. Saturday will be doing a double celebration though. Saturday?
I will have a spot for Titanic in a few weeks, and I'm going to construct bag by bag. I'm going to part it out. I'm going to order through BrickLink / Pick a Brick,
one
bag at a time.
That's not going anywhere near the stream because you're talking about a long-term process there.
Yes, I am.
I take it you want me to find you the PDF?
No, because it's on the app.
All right.
And I can I will need the PDF for the part numbers for each of the bricks that I need.
All right. So let's raid out. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you Thursday, and then I'll see you again on Saturday. Saturday we have a double celebration because we're celebrating the Lunar Chinese New Year, and we're also celebrating my 250th stream. So we have a double celebration on Saturday. So have a good night.
This is cool. The rotunda is completely centered on both porticos.
Have a good. I said have a good night. Anything you want to say to the camera?
Nah, I'm good. Have a good night, guys.
All right, the raid's ready to go. Have a good night. All right, the raid's ready to go. Have a good night.
Oh, she's just starting.
Yeah. We got the pre-raid screen, which is a good place to be.